Hi there, it's Clive here again today, and today we're looking at something a little bit different. We're looking at this, Harry's shaving. That's what we're looking at. For quite a while I've seen sort of big adverts. If you live in London and stuff like that, you see big adverts on the sides of the double-decker buses. Harry Shave, Harry Shaves, all this kind of stuff. And it's a sort of subscription shaving company, so they supply you on a regular basis, you subscribe on a regular basis, they send you new blades and stuff like that. And I wanted to know what it was all about, so I thought I would take the plunge, give their trial pack a go. Basically you just pay for the postage and packaging, and in it you'll get a blade, and usually they send a little gift of some sort as well. I'm a great one for subscription things, and I'm not just talking about Netflix and Amazon Prime and, you know, things like that. My washing tablets I get on subscription. My dishwasher tablets I get on subscription as well. I love subscriptions. You don't have to worry about it. You just know every month you're going to get a delivery of the stuff you need. And that is the principle behind this as well. As you set a subscription, how regularly you want them, and then you never have to worry that, oh gosh, I've run out of razors or anything like that. So I thought we'd have a look. Let's dive in and see what you get. So here we are. So here's a little gift here. Nice face wash, peppermint. Very nice. And then here we are. Everything you need for a smooth shaving. And it's what's inside that counts, they say. So basically, use the supplies in this bag, easy enough. Running low, enjoy a subscription or buy as you go. So you don't have to subscribe, you can just buy as you go. Also easy. Shave, enjoy, repeat. Easy, easy, easy. That's what they say. So here we are, the quality way to get a good shave. Okay, so in here, with the razor, nice little shaving gel, aloe vera, and then for storing your razor when you're not using it, with sort of aerated top to let the moisture out. Little instructions on how to fit and remove the blades, and a little handy booklet, some tips for a smooth shave. You'll see there some basic tips on how to get that smooth shave. I'm sure many of you are looking at me and going, yeah, but Clive, you've got a beard, you look like you don't ever shave. Well, sort of right. Traditionally I do shave, obviously around here, the neckline, you get this sort of growth here. I like to tidy that up there. And also, of course, occasionally wet shave the bonds. Now, interesting enough, on the website, it specifically says, our blades are designed for your face and not recommended for head shaving. And I did see one guy who has a site dedicated to shaving your head, who did a review of this, shaved his head, and then read those instructions. But what I don't get is, I will shave my head with your standard razor like this. So I'm wondering what the difference would be shaving it with Harry's. And so this is just sort of bog standard sort of Gillette disposable razor. I've also, when I used to shave a bit more, used the sort of the classic old school type shaving like this with the disposable safety razor in the blade. This has a nice weight. These beautifully, you know, when you're sort of shaving properly, they have a nice weight because you don't drag the razor across, otherwise you cut yourself up quite badly. With these classic old school razors, you let the weight of the razor just lean against your neck or wherever it is, and then you gently stroke down in that method. You don't drag it across, just let the weight. So anyway, so yeah, I use those different shaving methods. So I know a little bit about shaving from that point of view, but let's have a look at the box, see what we get in here. Nice little slide out there, and in the box, obviously got a ready loaded blade on there. It has some weight to it. It's obviously much heavier than the disposable one, but obviously it's nowhere near as heavy as a kind of this proper steel thing here. But it does have weight, which is good. It has a little bit of kind of weight in the lower part of the handle there. Sort of a grip texture there, sort of rubbery texture to it. So it feels quite nice in the hand. Removing it, let's read the instructions. Grip the pusher at its base with the thumb and forefinger. Okay, so you see the little sort of grey bits here. Push those down together and then it just pops off like that. and then presumably click, that satisfying click down like that. It's got 4 blades, I can see. No, 5 blades. 5 blades, and then a strip across the top, a gel strip, and then a little edging blade on the top there for finishing off for neatness. So there we are, bog standard blade, highly engineered. If you look at the website, they've got all that kind of, you know, corporate guff about, you know, we're completely different from other shaving companies, which is their big USP, that they're saying we make products for all men thoughtfully. At Harry's, we embrace the messiness of masculinity. These are great marketing phrases. So it was founded by a guy called Jeff and Andy, and they created Harry's because they were tired of overpaying for over-designed razors. You do get, like those Wilkinsons and Gillette, they dominate the market, and they do come out with bonkersly designed razors, I must admit. Anyway, we were tired of overpaying for over-designed razors and of standing around waiting for the person in the drugstore, chemist, to unlock the cases so they could actually buy them. When we asked around, they learned lots of guys were upset about the situation too, so they decided to do something about it. They've spelt two wrong here, I'm sure. Anyway, but there we go. They've sort of designed it with the guy who's fed up of the sort of standard Wilkinsons and Gillette. Although, ironically enough, I do believe Harry's has been bought by Wilkinsons, which is a bit like, I'm a big fan of Converse, but they're owned by Nike. But there we go. Anyway, I thought, well, let's give it a go, and then I'll report back and I'll tell you how I felt my shaving experience was. So I've had a chance to shave under here, under the neckline, under the beard line here, using obviously the Harry razor and the gel, and I have to say the experience is very, very good. The actual shaving experience itself is really smooth. This stuff, this shave gel stuff, is really good, and it describes it here as thoughtfully formulated to cushion your face for a more comfortable experience. And it does. It actually does. There's a sort of a, feels like it's a sort of a cushion gel on your face. But then my concern then is, well, maybe it's cushioning it too much. You won't get that kind of close shave. But actually, you do. So the actual shaving experience itself, nice and smooth. This is really great shaving gel. Highly recommended on its own. But combined with this razor, it was just so smooth the way it glided over. But at the same time, the actual finish is really smooth. I mean, noticeably smooth compared to, say, your bog standard cheap razor and this, million miles apart. You will really notice. If you notice at the high end, probably, because this is, I'm surprised how smooth it is. And I know it says on the box, do not use on the head. Well, this gel was so smooth and lovely, it felt rude not to, so I tried it on the head. And again, the experience of shaving was really smooth. They had about 2 or 3 days growth of stubble on the head. And this is the smoothest I think I've ever been on this old shiny dome. It did such a good job. So yeah, I mean, it's not surprising. These are made, the blades themselves are made in Germany. So they're sort of fine, I don't want to be stereotypical, but fine German engineered steel. Finely ground steel, it says here, for a close shave. And you certainly do get a close shave. I mean, the combination of the two, I think, is what does it. The actual experience of shaving itself is really smooth. And then the results are probably one of the smoothest shaves you're likely to get from the high street or by post, to be honest. It's really good. And just to say, these products are great. The facial products themselves are really good. This face wash is also a gentle exfoliant as well. So it removes impurities, feels fresh and clean. It has a little peppermint smell to it. It's a lovely face wash. I'd get these toiletry stuff on their own, but I must say, I was really impressed with this razor. It's not just hype. It really does give you a really smooth shave. And don't tell Harry, but it also gives a good result on the old noggin if you want to shave the head as well. There we are. That's my overall review. I had a great experience. Highly recommended. If you want to find more details about it, then check the link down below. I hope you found that useful. If you did, then please hit the like, hit subscribe, and if you hit that notification button, then you'll know when I go live with various videos on tech, lifestyle and gaming, etc., etc. And until next time, see you around. Thank you very much. Goodbye.